guy actually lives across the street from me, so we go at it.
Well, you're listening to Joe Spallina as we're at halftime right now, 32-25 in favor of Stony Brook over Vermont. Courtside now, I mentioned Joe Spallina. I'm Carl Reuter, and Joe is the new women's lacrosse coach here at Stony Brook University. And Joe, first of all, congratulations on what you did at Delphi University with all the great success there. Now you bring it up here to the Division I level. Pressure on you?
No more pressure than I put on myself. We have a level of excellence. Mr. Fiore is a person that really allows you to feel at home, and he allowed me to hit the ground sprinting, not jogging, he gave me every resource possible to make sure that we were able to go gung-ho from day one.
Mr. Fiore being Jim Fiore, the athletic director here at Stony Brook, now 3 straight Division II titles over to Delphi, 72-3 record. This team here at Stony Brook, you have 13 returners, 13 newcomers. How quickly do you think you could blend and really put the product that you want on the field?
Well, I'm a perfectionist, so for me, we want to be the best team, not in the America East, not on Long Island. We want to be the best team in the country. It's just the way I'm programmed. It's what he brought me to, here to do. That being said, we're ahead of right now. And this fall was real important for us. We went 5 different tournaments. I think we played 17 games against different colleges. So that was like a season in itself, which was important because I think we had 11 freshmen. So to get them acclimated, they're not freshmen anymore. We felt like they got enough experience, game experience, that they're now, we've accelerated their growth. And we told them the training wheels are off now. We're counting on them big time. So it's, we're ready to go.
Joe, do you have a basic philosophy or strategy that you apply to the field when you're out there coaching?
I don't know if there's a basic philosophy. Obviously, you got to play to what you have personnel-wise. I think my philosophy has always been in-your-face defensive style and run and gun on the offensive side. Obviously, the opponent will dictate if you're able to do both of those things. But I'm going to try to stick with that mantra of, and both of those things being said, your team has to be extremely fit, which is something we take great pride in. Our strength and conditioning coaches here are lights out. They're the best. So we got on the same page from day one, and we feel like we're going to be able to play our style.
Speaking of your style, on your schedule, I have to read this, so I put the glasses on, but you have 2 of the 4 Final Four teams from a year ago in Duke and Maryland, 2 other tournament teams in Albany and Florida, so you're not shying away from anybody. You're bringing the best competition into play.
Yeah, we got Johns Hopkins on a Saturday down there as well, so that's not a layup either. Like I said earlier, I'm not into this to try to just be the best in the America East. We want to know where we have to get better right now, today, not 3 years from now. We think we're pretty good, but how do we match up? We want to be one of the best teams in the country as soon as we possibly can. The way you get there is, A, you got to get the notoriety in the recruits, and you got to go out and play the best teams. So you're not going to know how good you are unless you're out there, chopping wood and running up and down with the best teams, and we want to be that. So, there's no other way for our kids to, and that being said, I wouldn't sleep on our team there. We like the mix we have. We're able to accelerate things, and the chemistry has been special. We think it's something good. So, we're playing the best teams, but that's what we want to be. We want to be the best team. So, that's what you got to do.
Got one last point I want to talk to you about, and how important that the NCAA championships are going to be played at Laval Stadium on May the 25th and 27th. That's got to say a whole lot for the facility here and what you're trying to accomplish. Bring the best here, hold the Final Four here. That's got to be awesome for you guys.
The one thing I could tell you is from day one that I realized the impact that's had on recruiting, because bringing kids in, we kind of said, listen, you were here, one of the questions we asked, were you here for the Final Four? And there's a huge youth tournament here, or a high school tournament here, and every kid said yes. So we said, hey, the stadium was packed. It was loud. could you imagine if it was a hometown team playing in that game?
Wow.
And
Yeah.
every kid to us, they were like, absolutely. So, we brought some transfers in, and I have no interest in going to Laval Stadium in that weekend and watching 4 other teams compete on my field. So we're going to do everything we can. Maybe unrealistic. Not if you're talking to me. We're going to go out there. We're going to do what we got to do to be as competitive as we possibly can yesterday.
I don't think it's unrealistic because I go back to 72-3 record over to Delphi in 3 straight national championships. So Joe Spallina, good luck here. I'm sure you're going to hear national championship here sooner rather than later at Stony Brook University.
I like the sound of that. Thanks for having me here.
Joe Spallina, thanks so much and good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
My guest has been Joe Spallina, the new women's lacrosse coach here at Stony Brook University. Now don't go away. We'll have some halftime numbers. We'll have some highlights for you. Stony Brook leading at the break 32-25 over Vermont. You're watching all the action on Optimum Local.
America East is on the rise.